this is going to be one of those things in 20 years that people look back and they're going to be like, oh, I was one of those people that was out there, totally for it. But the polls say something different. You know what I mean? Right now, but in our generation, you know what I mean. The generation ahead of us is more conservative than the generation before that. You know what I mean. The old people in the country now are even more conservative. And I was reading something somewhere the other day that said, until the boomers are dead, we're not going to get any sort of real change. You know what I mean? The same generation that sort of inspired us to change things now has gotten old and conservative. And my hope is that people will look back at this and say, oh, I was one of those people, even if they weren't. You know what I mean? At some point, everyone will look back and be like, oh yeah, I was one of those people who was out there at the beginning, like, oh, everyone should have equal rights, even though now they're standing out there with signs saying, god-awful, offensive things. So I hope that's my hope for 20 years from now. I don't know. I'm glad, you know what I mean? It's cool to live in a progressive state. It would be better to live in a progressive state that had progressive laws to go along with it. You know what I mean? Where it's not a 51-49 race to get people equal rights. It's not really fair. I mean, just beyond the fact that it's not really fair, it reflects poorly on a state that, considers itself to be progressive and open-minded or whatever, So that's what I think about it.